We're doing Francis Coppola Alicante Bouschet. This is our episode 2. And this varietal does not get a lot of press.
No, this is made what's traditionally a Grenache and what is it, a Petit Bouschet blend. There was a hybrid back in 1866, which have you ever heard of this? I mean, outside of this, I mean,
the name actually does ring a bell. I can't place it. I think it's just one of those obscure grapes that I may have seen the name of somewhere. Not exactly sure where. Definitely have never had it. So this should be exciting.
This is definitely a first.
Francis Coppola, 2007. Again, here's the label.
If you cannot see it, consult an optometrist.
Yeah, it's a very vibrant pink color.
Magenta label.
Magenta.
Says it right there.
That's what it is.
Alright. So we're gonna get right into it today.
Weird.
Get a little whiff. A little sniffy sniff.
Pepper?
Mm-hmm. A little pepper and it's a lot of like, I don't know, really just jammy, like raspberry and strawberry and blackberry and everything that you would expect somebody's grandmother to jam into their into their jam.
Yes. It definitely reminds me of Grenache, and I don't know if that's just psychologically because I know that this is related or if it actually is reminiscent of a Grenache.
Everything that you're getting on the nose on this is actually coming through for me. Actually coming through also with a little bit of a
spice.
A little bit of spice, a little bit of vanilla on the back end.
Vanilla on the back end for sure.
Say anything about that?
It says leather, cherry, currants. I'm getting cherry, not necessarily currants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe a little bit. Just the acidity of the currants, not really so much of the flavor. I do like this though.
Mm-hmm.
How much did we pay for this? About $15?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's good, by the way.
I do like it.
15, 17, somewhere in there. I got another one of those value wines that, you know, it's not going to break the bank. Well, it didn't break the bank anyway.
One of those wines that you probably can drink on an everyday basis if you so choose.
Yeah.
But for us, and this is something that this bottle definitely exemplifies, we don't want to be drinking the same thing every single day. And Francis Coppola, I mean, we're very familiar with his wines, but Alicante Bouschet,
No, this is definitely the first time that we've actually picked this bottle up. I mean, I'm kind of a snob when it comes to labels, I guess. I would never pick this off of a shelf. The Magenta label just makes me kind of want to go in the bathroom and vomit, but. Having said that, this is a really good wine. I'm really enjoying it.
What would you pair this with?
To be honest, I would
pizza?
love
I see with pizza for sure. Really something casual, something.
Yeah, just something
laid
light,
back.
Something light and meaty. Just because I don't know, I pair everything with meat, so. But definitely nothing like. I mean, you can't go as far as
all you eat is meat, so.
You can't go as far as a steak with this. It's not.
No, definitely not. But just for the color, this was a popular grape during Prohibition for the reason then you can dilute it with water, and it says on the label it will still taste good. I don't know about that, but it will certainly look like it's wine still, just because the color is so intense. And the acidity level is something that I actually enjoy this wine.
Absolutely, no,
acidity
it's very much not offensive to me. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think my favorite part of this is the history of the Coppola family. You know, they go from, well, they've been in this country for well over
4
a century now.
Yeah.
And Francis Ford Coppola's great-grandfather, right? Great-grandfather? Started making basically like bathtub wine out of...
Was it Brooklyn? That it was in a bathtub?
Out of Alicante Bouschet grapes. So really, really cool, and obviously they know what they're doing after after experimenting in a small little bathroom in Brooklyn somewhere. But yeah, I recommend
This is
it.
good. I'm looking forward to drinking this later. And we're actually gonna put the cork back in, or actually pump this wine and wait until later tonight when we're actually drinking. We have some errands to do before that.
Yeah,
But we're both looking forward to drinking this later.
absolutely. Do you want to score it? I'd like to
Yeah,
throw
let's
a-
actually
let's throw a
something
score
we
at this.
didn't do during the
I'll
last
give
video,
myself a
but
little bit more here. For me, this is like, I mean, this is like 87, 88 point wine. Nothing to shake a stick at. You know, I mean, you know, solid, well structured. Definitely worth it. At $17, it's like, I mean, you were saying every day, probably not.
was it 17 or 15?
I don't know. I'm 3,000.
Somewhere.
I'm really bad at
Somewhere
math.
in that price range, but
But that's being said, it's definitely worth it. Pick it up and give it a go. You might like it. And
86,
it's something
87,
different. It's something different that, you know, most people probably haven't been able to
really tried, and it tastes very different. It's the
does.
label actually says worlds apart from any other red varietal. It's different.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's
But it is
different.
different.
Wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
anyway,
good.
all that being said,
Thank you
we
for
had
watching.
fun. Thank you for stopping by, and we will see you tomorrow. Cheers.